Stop negging yourself. Stop putting yourself down vibrationally. That is the topic that we will be talking about today. We'll be talking about the inner dialogue and how important it is to not basically put yourself down, not be harsh on yourself, not be too critical. But before we do that, allow me to just introduce myself. My name is Joe. I'm coming from you today from a beautiful, gorgeous winter day. So gorgeous. And my co-host, Mikey, he actually has a visitor. Look at them. So cute together. Mikey. There's a neighbor's dog. And she's just, it's more like a village type of thing. And they are just, she's here without a human. So they're just running around a little bit. I can show you a little bit of video clips from a few minutes ago. They were actually running around. She usually loves to being chased. I don't know her name. I don't remember exactly. But she loves being chased. And they always like to play around. But Mikey's already quite tired. He doesn't have the stamina as, I don't know exactly what these types of dogs are named in English, but they are gorgeous. They are trained for very long runs. And she's just roaming around, without human supervision. She's wild and free. Guys, come here. Come here. I wanted to talk about this from around here. I also left my gloves, my snow gloves here, so I can just leave them. But basically, I will show you the footage. I will show you the footage right now. I'll pray over it when they were, zooming around. So much fun. So much fun. Even right now they are actually zooming around, so it's kind of cool. Nice to see. But what I really wanted to talk about today is how important it is to protect your inner dialogue, how important it is to not talk down on yourself. It is extremely, extremely important. It is one of the main characteristics of somebody who is not well adjusted in life. Usually people who tend to be a little bit feeling more often down than not. It's usually due to the inner dialogue. Basically, traditionally we would call them pessimists. They see everything through the lenses of negativity. They basically look at everything in life and feel like that it is not ideal, it is not perfect. And this is something that we should actually try to avoid in our lives. I believe it is very important. And they are back on the wheelbarrow again. So, as I was saying, it is important for us to basically try to protect our inner dialogue, try to be positive as much as possible. What I wanted to tell you, most importantly, that it is a little bit harder to do than it may seem. Basically, most people will tell you that you should just try to think of positive stuff and try to be positive as much as possible. But sometimes we create these habits, these long-term habits, which basically sunk us into pessimistic thoughts. And we create sort of these habits, these rituals that we often practice. And these may be self-doubt in indulgence, basically, where we are extremely critical of our life and of ourselves, and we need to break these habits. We need to basically establish new habits, new forms of positive and just optimistic about life habits that help us to be more optimistic. Well, as I was saying, as I was talking you about, it is important to recreate new habits. It is very important to recreate new positive habits. Basically, one of the main ones that I always recommend are positive affirmations. For example, I'm a little bit distracted because I have to have a Mikey on a leash. As you can see, he's a little bit dragging me. As you can see, he's on a leash. He's a little bit dragging me. That is because basically this is such a beautiful, gorgeous winter day that everybody decided to go into the forest, which is, somewhat to be expected. But there are basically quite a lot of people with dogs, and he's not, as you know from all of the rest of the videos, he's not the most well-behaved dog. Actually, he's a male dog, and he usually doesn't respond with other male dogs well. And so I have decided to put him on a leash, but he's dragging me a little bit. Anyway, what I was trying to talk about was you have to create new, important, positive habits, and one of the best ones is positive affirmations. Positive affirmations could be done, for example, in front of mirror. As you are brushing your teeth, you will try to basically talk to yourself, hype yourself up, be the biggest hyper of yourself, be the biggest cheerleader of yourself, mainly because no one else will, so might as well be you. And every single day in the morning, you will try to hype yourself up, how amazing you are, how everything is going well, how fun today is going to be. And maybe you will notice that your days will start to improve, especially when it comes to mental health. Basically, recreating this beautiful, gorgeous morning habit is definitely sort of a mental health booster. It is a pretty big deal. Obviously, if you have severe chronic depression, then you definitely should always contact your doctor. This is not going to help you, most likely. But if you are just feeling down on everyday life, if you are just having a little bit of a bad day, creating this morning habit is one of the best ways to come back, mood, depleting during your day. It is one of the best ways to sort of control your happiness a little bit, especially in the beginning. You will start every day positively. You will start every day with a huge cheer, huge, great success in the morning. One of the other things I like to do is also a good breakfast. Usually these days I have been just doing coffee and fasting, but one of the great ways to start the day is always sort of the English breakfast. If you have a little bit of a bigger brunch, it is also a truly great start to a day. I have to be honest with you that my habit for the actually past year or 2 years has been just coffee and fast, which is not recommended by many people. Usually you should try to put some meal in your body. It energizes you. But I have to be honest, I love the taste of coffee, but it may change in the future. That is because our coffee machine actually broke down. So maybe it's time to change my habits as well. That's also what brought me to this topic, that habits sometimes change, and maybe it's time for me to sort of reanalyze some of my habits in the morning. Maybe I should reconsider. Maybe I should, instead of coffee, do a little bit of a bigger breakfast. And also, I have to be honest, positive affirmations in the morning that I'm recommending you, I personally haven't done in a while, a little bit. So for me, recreating this habit, as I was thinking about it also, that's why I made this video, is also one of the things that I want to focus on right now. Because it's a great habit. It's a definitely great habit. I usually have a quite a great days. I have a quite optimistic. I usually hype myself with positive affirmation during the day, but having a dedicated spot in a day, dedicated time in a day, where you just do nothing else but affirmative, positive affirmations is definitely a great habit to have. And so I'm reconsidering, I'm reanalyzing my life, and trying to fit this habit into my life. And yeah, I feel like that it is the main reason why I'm talking about this today also. But I also wanna, yeah, just live a happier life, as everybody else. And so that's why I'm thinking about this. That's why I'm sharing this with you. Mikey just caught up some kind of a wave from animals, and so he's just dragging me from side to side, basically. It's a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But we love our dogs. They are beautiful, gorgeous little creatures, and so it's hard for me to. I just need the leash too. Yes, perfect, perfect. I usually do the trick with the, stepping on a leash and then he moves his paw. I don't know if you are familiar with this trick, but I learned it and it's doing wonders. It's doing wonders. But anyway, I will probably stop yapping and end the video here, most likely. I'm so glad that you watched this far, if you really did. I'm truly grateful for everybody who watches these videos. Thank you so much, guys. I would ask you for a tiny little favor at the end. One tiny little favor, and that is please smash the subscribe button and please smash the like button. It truly helps the algorithm to pick up my videos. So I'm very thankful to everybody who does so. Also, make sure to check out the video here. Make sure to check out the video there and everywhere. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye.